Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And he gets it to go.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
With the drive. Just 5 to shoot. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Misses the wing 3. Pass to Cannon. The shot from the low post is good.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Brasdakis.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. And so just over a minute and a half played, and the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Fires the 3. They get it again. Ulanovas. Here's Brasdakis. And finally they hit one.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Pass to Cannon. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Puts up a 3. It's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And they're on the break. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to Smailagic. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
That maybe not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Off on the layup.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And here's the fast break. It's tipped. Here's Brazdakis. Second chance effort. Pass to Smilogic. Ulanovic drives to the hoop. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Lets it go with a three. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. 1:06 left in the first. Cannon from long range. And he's good on the three ball. Cannon's got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pass to Brazdakis. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Cannon. Goes back up. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Got a piece of it. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game time. Jacks up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. 8 points for him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Over to the left wing. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up 8. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Kalinic. Rebound by Wallace.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Here's Zalgiris. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Here we go, one-on-one. Kalinic with the tip. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays on the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Rebound by Wallace.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Zalgiris, no good. The tray. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Teodosic. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Teodosic has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. From outside, off the mark. Here's Bollenboy. Pass to Nedovic. Kalinic. Offensive rebound. For 3. He hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on 1 of them.
Here's Servidis, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Servidis has got 6 here in this quarter. Here's Teodosic. Wallace covering. Here's Bologna, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
Here's Wallace. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Wallace has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Teodosic, trains the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Servidis. Shoots it up. Rebounded by Bolomboy. Bolomboy's got his 4th rebound in this one. With the shot. Nedovic misses.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Wallace drawing the double team. Here's Servidis. Off target from outside.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Out to Wallace. Out left to the wing. Vučević. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Here's Mitrovic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Wallace, and the dunk by Wallace.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Teodosic, and the layup falls. Teodosic has got 8 points in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Servidis. Off the mark, and he's 2 of 8 for the game.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Here's Wallace. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And the first half is now in the books. Leading by 9. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
The talent level here is off the charts. If there was a studio show all-star vote, who do you think would be on top? And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the home team. And that concludes.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. Puts up a 3. No good on the shot.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Both good from the line that time.
Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And the home team has possession. 11-point game. And And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
For your home team, Francisco. Taking
Both shots good from the stripe. They set the pick. There's Cannon with the three. Doesn't go that time. Here's Brosdakis. Got it. Good job in the low post. Brosdakis has got 8 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Wide open, couldn't capitalize. To the wing on the left. Count it, good.
Francisco.
You know, they don't want to give the ball handlers any room.
Driving in. 2 points, that one goes. He's got 10.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
No good on the wing three.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Pass to Cannon. Here's the screen. Over to the left wing. Pocket 6. Taken away. Shoots the three. He doesn't hit that one. Down low. Rebounded by Smilagic.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Pass to Brosdakis, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw. Here's Smilagic. Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Smilagic has got his second bucket.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Trying his luck from deep. The shot will not fall. Pass to Brosdakis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
To the right side. Cannon from long range. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots. 1:53 left in the third. There's the pick. Here's Smilagic. Good on the triple. Smilagic has got 8 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
That bucket in no time at all.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
And it's Brosdakis missing.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Cannon. He's got 13. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. No good with the layup. To the middle. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He's got 6.
And after he went scoreless in the first half, he's finally getting it going, looking much more comfortable.
15. First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the away team.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Brosdakis. Here's Smilagic. The 3. They grab their own miss. And there's the drive. Lays it up off the glass.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Ulanovic. And the 3 off target. It's a close game here in Memphis. Cannon from long range. No good there. With 1 on the clock.
Out of. The ball goes to the away team. Substitution on the court.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. They're up by 3. And coming up... And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. And it's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
The ball goes to the away team.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome. Hey, everybody, that's execution off an inbounds play.
Wallace looking for an opening. Fires the 3. Pass to Servetus. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Here's Nedovic. A second chance effort. Boy gets the bucket.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Wasted no time on that one.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Big 3 right there, especially at this point in the game.
Takes it inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's Mitrovic. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Bologna lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Bologna's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
They set the pick. From deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Here's Teodosic. Wallace covering. Here's Mitrovic. And a great assist by Teodosic as that one goes in. Teodosic has got 3 assists in the game. Wallace, the pass to Servetus. From the arc. Another shot. Stolen away. Here's Teodosic. Finished off the break.
Open court basketball at its best. The D slow to catch up, and the assist leads him right to the basket.
Inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
First personal foul, first team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though, and he does get the second one. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense. Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Kaunas. Offensive rebound to the left side wing. Here's Nedovic, 6 to shoot. Kaunas, good on the three-point shot.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Pass to Servidis. Lets the 3 fly. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And it's off from three-point range. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Launches it. Rebound by Wallace. And they're running. Lets it go from deep. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Nedovic. 16 seconds left in the game. From deep three-point territory. Rebound by Wallace. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was...
If you're looking for a party this Saturday night, we're bringing you one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding, rising up off the ground.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Can't cash it in from close range. Here's Brazdeikis. Oh, got a piece of it. Puts up a deep three. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
Five on the clock. Jacks up a three. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Brazdeikis with the rebound.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Smilagić's gone 1 for 2 from the three-point line. Footer, and he misses again. Now 0 for 3.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Over to the left wing. In transition, here they come. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
And he drives in and is blocked. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And that one is hammered home.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Pass to Brazdeikis. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
2 points. That one goes. He's got 6.
And right away, he's going to work on the boards, just fighting for every rebound.
Not only fighting on the boards, he's converting, and not just on the putback. It's been a great start for him.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And he can't hit the second. There's a minute 17 left to play in the first quarter.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Smilagić. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
And there's the screen. Pulls it from 20. Smilagić grabs the board.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's Brazdeikis. And the 3 off target.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
23 seconds left in the first. Here's Smilagic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. In transition, here they come. And here they go. Here's Brasdeikis. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Got it up. That shot off. And so the first quarter is in the books. Up 7. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Here's Morgan. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. Here's Zizic. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And it's Mitchell. The miss.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Home team foul. Wallace. First personal foul. First team foul.
The home team on D. Pass to Morgan. From deep. Knocks it down from distance. Morgan's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Here's Mitchell. This one for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Zizic. Uses the glass on the layup.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Ball stolen. Here's Tucker. Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Here's Morgan. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Zizic for 3. The offensive rebound. And he gets that one.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Servetus. Checked by Tucker. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Zizic with the rebound.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Checked by Mitchell. And Zizic. Good. He's got 6.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
From deep, Mitchell. And the three-pointer goes.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Greg?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
Wallace, right side. No good on the 3. 1:50 left to play in the first half. Here's Tucker. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Servetus. No good from outside. Here we go. And Tucker gets it to go. Tucker's got 4 points in the quarter. And we've got 1:18 left in the first half of basketball. Wallace misses.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
Lets the three fly. Can't get it to drop. Here's the break. Here's Tucker. He's off on the layup. Outside Mitchell. The lob. Very well done.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Now here's Tucker. 34 seconds left in the first half. Oh, misses the dunk. The three ball. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. It's a one-on-one situation.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
First team foul.
Here's Servetus. There's a screen. The shot off that time.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And the first half now in the books. They lead by 14. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome there.
Taking a look at the visitors, I mean, they've established themselves as a competitive team. They feel that they can get a win against any opponent they're shot.
Well, I don't know if they have the roster makeup to get to the finals or even come.
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the home team.
A lot of bricks out there, reminds me of.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. The visitors with the ball. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Smilagic. There's the three. Drops in the three. Smilagic got 9 points.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open three.
And he banks in the layup.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now. They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
From outside the arc. It doesn't go for him.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
And here comes the break. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage. Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
From behind the arc. That shot is off.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
The shot won't fall.
looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Three-pointer. Kept alive. To the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. And a two-handed jam.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. Here's Smilagic. He's got 11. Beyond the arc. No good that time. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And it's all from three-point range.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
They set a pick. And he comes up with a bucket. 7 points in the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one. Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Takes the three. No luck on that one.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Gets the three to fall.
3.
Looking to win the run. He can't get that one to fall.
Still hasn't gotten on the board this quarter. He may be pressing a little, trying to get them out of this hole.
A quick shot there. It's off target. And they're on the break. Pulls up, high post. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Smilagic's got 13 now.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that. His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
4-3. Fires in the triple.
Francisco.
That'll count. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Here's Wallace. Brent, you've spent some time in front offices. How much more do teams rely on analytics now versus even a decade ago?
Oh, a massive amount, BA, but there are a lot of teams that are still aren't there. I think it's a constant battle about how far you're going to push, leaning into the numbers. But with all these net ratings and the ways that you can start to digest what it is that guys are producing on the floor, teams are getting smarter and smarter.
Here's Morgan. Fires the three. They get it back. Tries again. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
For the away team. Zizic.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Wallace outside. Lets it go from deep. Zizic with the rebound. Here's Morgan. Watched by Wallace. From the arc. And it's Morgan missing. Morgan's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. On the wing, Mitchell. Misses the 3. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Launches a 3. Buries it from 3.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Beyond the arc. Zizic with the rebound. Mitchell's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Wallace pulls it in. Here's Servidis. That 3's off the mark. Servidis has gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. The quick look, no good that time. It's 2-on-1. Tries a 10-footer. That one is off. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Here's Morgan. Out left to the wing. 4-3. Drains the triple.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Wallace left side. To halt the run. Sends it home from 3-point land. Wallace has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
Shot's good by Morgan.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
To the left wing. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot. Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Yep, that one goes.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Wallace misses.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
3-pointer. Drills it from deep.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Here's Morgan. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Morgan's got 9 points now in the quarter. Here's the 3. Servidis misses. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, BA, it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Zizic.
And that's good as he hits both shots. 1:02 left in the 4th quarter. There's the 3. That one no good. Servidis has gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. Here's Zizic. Back to Tucker. Launches it. He's off on that one. 34 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Morgan with the rebound. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Outside Tucker. Fires the 3. To the left side wing. The 3. And it's Morgan missing. Here's Servidis. Top of the key jumper, no good. And so the road team gets the W in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Hackett, the pass to Gordon. A three-pointer off the mark. To the paint. And he dunks it down.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Here's Courtney. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Here's Cannon. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Up again. And another shot, and it's good on the way in. Here's Angelia. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Well, he's worried about a number of issues, and front and center, James Harden. He said James will dissect you. It's hard to speed him up and hard to slow him down. He's their catalyst. But he thinks if they do a good job on Harden, they have a good shot at winning. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. And the three ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Cannon. There's the screen. From downtown. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Here's Angelia. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Intercepted. Releases. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in.
Remaining first 2 minutes.
Here's Cannon. To end the run. Traps in the tray. 5 points in the game.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide open shooter.
Misses from short range. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Good, nice job down low. Cannon's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Hackett, the pass to Courtney. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy,
and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
One shot. The play will be reviewed. The officials will have 2 minutes to review
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Courtney. Going inside, he dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Pass to Cannon, three-pointer. Courtney grabs the board. 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Banked in off the glass. Courtney's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
There's the pick. And he goes in for the dunk.
that pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
A 3-ball. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. They lead by a bucket. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Here's Mitrovic. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. He misses the free throw.
Number 24, 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Picked away. Here's Morgan. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Bologna, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Tucker. The shot comes out. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Teodosic. 6 on the shot clock. It's deflected. Here's Morgan. Here's Zizic. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Takes a 3. And it's Zizic with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
A nice shot by Tucker.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Teodosic. He has yet to score. Bucket is good.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
They set the pick. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Oh, it was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Yes, that goes in.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Morgan. Pass to Tucker. It's tipped. And it ends up out of bounds. No keep possession. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
And you know, right now for the visiting team, they're a top-tier team that's faced some challenges this year. Obviously, still winning games, but maybe not at the clip most expected.
Guarded by Tucker. Here's the floater. They get the rebound. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Zizic. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Zizic has got 4 this quarter.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
On Saturday.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
So he gets them both. 1:19 left in the first half. Here's Morgan. From beyond the arc. And no good that time. Here's Teodosic.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. 52 seconds left now here in the second. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Kaunas. And a great assist by Teodosic as that one goes in. 5 points in the game.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Nailed from three-point land.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Guarded by Tucker. Clock at 4. Kaunas. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Tucker inside. The layup off target.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. They're up by 1. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Well,
These are very early returns, but even so, you can see who the fans are excited to see play. Despite being the visitor, they've been in control. They've got an edge to their game. That can quiet a hostile crowd, Shaq.
And that's all for us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's stolen. To the left wing. Cannon from long range. That shot is off.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And here's the break. Lets a floater go. The three connects from three-point range. Cannon's got 7. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Pass to coordinate. That one good for 2. 8 points for him. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Out to the wing, pulls it from 20. No good that time. He takes it in. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Cannon can't hit.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Hackett, the pass to Corden. Here's the 3. Cannon with the rebound. It's a close game here in LA. To the middle. It's intercepted. Here's Sangelia. 2 free throws coming up, and folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this
The plays under video review under NBA rules.
to tell what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Clyburn knocks down the 3 ball. 6 points for him.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the 3. That's a dangerous proposition.
Out left to the wing. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch. Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Hackett, the pass to Corden. scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Zangelia. Makes it off the glass. Zangelia's got his second basket of the game.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
We've got 1:23 left to play here in the third. Over to the left wing. There's Cannon with the 3. The shot missing.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
They set the pick. Shot to stop the run. The shot, no good.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here's Hackett. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Got that one up quick. He's got 7. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter.
The price of admission. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. There's the steal, down low. That will count. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. They're up by 8. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Teodosic. Fires for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. And you don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's Morgan. Over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's an explosive move to the rim right there. Teammates are just loving that one.
They sure are, GA. He was soaring through the air.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
First team foul. Number 13. First personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it.
The second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
For the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
And he banks in the layup.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And that one drops.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Tucker with the ball. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Teodosic. And it's Zizic with the rebound. Zizic has got 5 rebounds tonight. There's the 3. Morgan can't hit it. Here's the break. There's the screen. Kalinic off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Inside. Brown. Guarded by Tucker.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Driving inside. Morgan. Stolen. Here's Ball Boy. And it's Zizic with the rebound. Here's Tucker. And Tucker slams it in.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. No good from outside.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Fires from deep. Drills it from outside.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Driving to the basket. And that one's good. Teodosic.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Pass to Morgan. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mitrovic. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. To take the lead. Back to Teodosic. Launches a 3. Doesn't go for him. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And so they foul intentionally.
Teodosic. Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
That's the first, and that will put them up by 2.
At the line for 2.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
It falls! And that shot brings them to within just 1. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Both teams will make substitutions. Eight seconds left in the fourth. Can they tie? Oh, he got it to go!
Wow. How about that?
Gets the big-time shot to fall, folks, and now we're headed to OT.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Into the lane. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9. Teodosic has got a nice night underway, shooting 6 of 9 from the floor. Here's Hackett. And he makes good on the layup.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Working close, find a way to score.
Here's Teodosic. There's the pick. Pass to Cannon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looking to get back on track here. No good on that one.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
There's the try.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. We're just over a minute into overtime here. And here's the fast break. The finish, the big dunk at the end of the break.
And this is what you love about the game. Superb defense, great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
Pass to Teodosic. This one for 3. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Here's Hackett. Misses from close range. We've got 1:08 left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. He gets it in there.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, he knows how much was riding on that possession. You get the sense he relishes the chance.
Cannon looking over the floor. Puts it up from 7. That one, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Fiber.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Courtney. Pocket 6. It's in!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Here's Cannon. Pass to Teodosic. It's in! Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
And guys, it all comes down to this one shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
Substitution on the court.
Clyburn. Missed! And so the home crowd treated to a win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
They probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup and
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And there's the drive. And that one's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that. Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
I guess you don't need two hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. High arcing shot. Good. First quarter of play, a minute in. No problems knocking that one down.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Out left to the wing. Here's Smilagic. He buries it from three.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. The layup misses.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
From downtown, gets the three ball to go. Smilagic got 6 points.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And they're running. The three is up. Second chance shot. Over to the wing. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul, first team foul.
He's off on the first.
For the away team, Francisco. 2 shots.
Good on the second one. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And he makes it on the layup. 5 points in the game.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
The floater, blocked. And they get it back. The three-pointer off the mark. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining, first 2 minutes.
Pass to Brasdeikis. Puts up a three. Not going to go that time. A minute 37 left in the first quarter of the game.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
On the take. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
1:07 left in the first. Pass to Smilagic. 6 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smilagic got 8 points. Smilagic got 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter here. It's good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
First personal foul, second.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. From 13, no good. That's his 3rd miss out of 5 attempts. Stolen. Here's the break. And the layup is good off the glass. He has 7.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Down low. Wide open. And it's good. 2 points.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. They're up by 5. And back in a moment as if you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The home team calls timeout. Here's Teodosic. Shoots. Mitchell grabs a miss. For 3. Knocks down the long J.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Wallace, the pass to Servetus. He drops it from range.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Here's Wallace. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Wallace has got his first 3 points of the game. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Servetus. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't go that time. Oh, they get a hand on it. Wallace, right side. Mitchell, the pass to Servetus. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Will stand the minimum games threshold for postseason awards. It seems to be working as a motivator.
Well, especially, Brian, because those awards can impact player contracts. So that benchmark, 65 games, about 80% of the schedule, that's a bar that players are looking to surpass.
Do you like the 65 games, or would you like to see a different number?
I mean, I think it's great. If anything, I'd like to see it higher.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. The home team calls timeout. Here's Teodosic. Watched by Wallace. Here's Nedovic. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Servetus. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, BA, they should really stick with what they've been doing.
Takes a three. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got his third basket on the night right there.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Connects from downtown.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Pass to Servetus. We've got 1:23 left in the second period. Here's Nedovic. Nails it from three. 5 points in the game. Wallace outside. From behind the arc. He can't hit that time. Here's Nedovic. He's got 5. It's deflected. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. 55 seconds left in the first half. Teodosic.
He needs to break out of this funk as soon as possible. Still scoreless in the second quarter.
Here's Servetus. From outside, off the mark. Servetus has gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Teodosic got a hand on it.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Moving it up. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
The three, pure from three-point range.
And a bit of a struggle for him so far in the quarter. Just 1 for 5 from the field.
Now here's Wallace. He's closely guarded. 4 seconds left. That one goes in. Wallace has got 10 points now, just in this quarter. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. They lead by 12. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Their bench came in ready to play. As a starter, that gives you confidence when you have to come off the floor.
Yeah, you know they notice.
Now let's change gear. Thanks for joining us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Lets it fly. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Banked it in off the glass.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities. Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's a screen. Lets it fly. From deep. Sinks it from distance. 6 points for him.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. They grab their own miss. Pass to Smilagic. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
All right, they got one on the board in the second half. Now you want to see more shots start to drop.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Soft touch off the glass.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Pass to Brazdeikis. The teardrop. And that one's good.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Misses the layup.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
From deep three-point land. No luck on that one.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2.
That free throw misses. And he's good on the second. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Driving inside. And there's the basket. And the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1.
Second personal foul, first team foul.
To the wing, right side. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Let's go with a 3. Smiley each grabs the board. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
Second team foul.
And there's 1:45 left in the third. And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
They get it back. Second chance effort, and it's good on the lay-in. 17 points in the game.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Can they get it? The shot misses.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Takes the 3. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Oh, they pick off the pass. And he's going for the lob. It's stolen. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Jacks up a 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
24 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Brazdeikis. 5 on the clock. Drops in the layup for 2. Brazdeikis has got his second basket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. The shot comes out. He got it up. That shot off. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead by 18. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened.
First personal foul, first team foul.
First free throw is good.
For the away team. Wallace.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So it's the home team now. 17-point game. Here's Teodosic. Watched by Wallace. 6 on the shot clock. Off target from outside.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Had the space there, but it's offline. Here's Nedovic. There's the triple. The shot misses.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Basket counts.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Pass to Servetus. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
From deep three-point land. Servetus with a rebound.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Fires for 3. Hits the three-pointer.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Wallace. Stan, as a coach and now a broadcaster, you've gotten to visit all the great cities the NBA has to offer. Can you give us a favorite?
So, Brian, you're going to try to get me in trouble here. I'm going to give you one city and offend 29 other fan bases. Not a chance. I love all the NBA cities.
Not like you not to take a stance. Teodosic. And it's good from the elbow.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Servetus, the pass to Wallace. The 3 is up. The shot off that time. Here's Nedovic. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. And yep, it's good.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
And here's Wallace. Knocks down the triple. Wallace has got 5 points in the quarter.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for your home team.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that in this free throw when it's all said and done.
Pass to Servetus. The floater. Wallace misses. 1.5 minutes left in the fourth. Here's Nedovic. No good with the triple. And one of the findings in a recent league report, Stan, back-to-backs, not a major risk for injury, it seems.
Well, you know, Brian, I had a player that I greatly respected tell me that his preference would be to play 41 back-to-backs during the year because then you get 2 days off in between games. That really what was harder was playing every other day and never getting a break of a couple of days. So, look, You have to play through a lot of different situations and things, but I think back-to-backs are certainly overestimated.
Interesting. Something to consider for sure. Hits the trifecta. Wallace with it. Over to the wing. From outside the arc. He can't get it to go. 40 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Teodosic. Watch by Wallace. To the inside. There's 21 seconds left in the game. Clock at 6. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A statement road victory.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Out to the right wing. Here's Brosdakis. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Four on the clock. Clyburn gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
To the left side wing. Pass to Brosdakis. To the inside. Cuts off the pass.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg, believe me.
My
But confidence to attempt an alley-oop to himself.
Well, he couldn't help himself, couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
There's a screen. Here's Hackett. Off with the layup. And they're pushing it up. And the basket by Smilagic. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Hackett. Pass to Sangelia. 4 on the shot clock. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Ulanovitz. Pass to Brosdakis. Second shot opportunity. Here's Smilagic. Ulanovitz hands it from downtown.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Hackett. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here he goes. Basket good.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Courtney. Fires the 3. The rebound by Brosdakis.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
1:39 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Hackett. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
A floater. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Pass to Sangelia. And he uses the glass on the layup.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Inside. Here's Smilagic. Rebound by Sangelia.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And he converts the layup.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Smilagic. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
There's a good screen from the arc. Offensive rebound. Sangelia can't hit. To the paint. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's turned over.
Well, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
There's 10 seconds left to play here in the first. With 4 seconds on the clock, Courtney can't get it to go. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Up by 8. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Here's Wallace. Offline with his three. Now, here's Tucker. Guarded closely. Zizic, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic. Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Shot clock at 6. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Jacks up a 3. Shots good by Servetus. Servetus has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Morgan. Still scoreless. From outside the arc. Doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall. Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
There's the triple. Here's Zizic. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
The ball goes to the away team.
Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Wallace misses. They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Servetus, guarded by Tucker. Puts it up. Shots good by Servetus. Servetus has got 7 points.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Pass to Tucker. Shot clock at 5 from downtown. Rebound by Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Wallace inside, and it's all evened up. He has 5.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Here's Morgan. Wallace covering, and he drives in. Pass to Tucker. Here's Morgan. There's the 3. And no good. Nice defense from Wallace. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They appear to be a lot more confident to me now, putting that rough first quarter well behind them.
To halt the run. Can't capitalize inside. Tucker's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Here's Dunston. They set the pick. Going inside. Here's Servetus, and he uses the glass on the layup. Servetus has got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Wallace with the ball. He has 5. Down low, here's Dunston. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Morgan. Sweet little floater.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Here's Wallace. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Wallace has got 7 points. 9 seconds left in the first half. 3 seconds left. A nice shot by Tucker. Stolen. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half court.
Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. To coordinate, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
To the middle, tipped away. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Sangelia. Plays it up and banks it in. He has 6.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Courtney, still without a basket. Sinks the three-pointer.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. They set the screen to the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. Off target at the rim. And here comes the break. Kleiber. Rebounded by Smilagic. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that go into rebounding, guys. You need strength, you need positioning, but I think timing and a nose for the ball, most important. And I think you're right. That's what got him that call, his physicality and strength.
Here's Hackett. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Ripped away. The 3. Courtney can't get it to go. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Miami. Here's Smilagic, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Smilagic has got his second basket of the night. Pass to Singelia. Got a piece of it. An even 3-on-3 break. He lobs it up. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Clyburn connects from three-point range. 8 points for him.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A shake. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team foul. At the line for the away team.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe. 1:56 left to play in the third. Pass to Singelia. Lets it go with a 3. No good. Shot missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's the screen. Smilagic off target with his 3.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack. Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
At the line for your home team, Clyburn. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Good on both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
.103 left to play here in the third. Down low. Deflects the pass. And here they come. Nails the open triple off the fast break. Courtney's got 6 in the quarter.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
They set the pick to the paint. Lets it go from deep. Pass to Brosdakis. Six on the shot clock. Here's Smilagic. Fires from deep. That one doesn't drop.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Puts up a 3. He can't get that one. And here's the fast break. They get it back. And the basket by Singelia. Singelia's got 8.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
To stop the run. The third quarter comes to a close. Leading by 6. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
Now Tucker. Can't cash in from close range.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Zizic. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Dunston lays it up off the glass.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Yeah, you really do, because those extra possessions, when they lead to points, that's huge. I mean, he did a nice job there. Never gave up on the play, and you know my motto, persistence pays dividend.
Servetus grabs the miss.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
To tie it up. And it's Zizic with the rebound. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
On the wing, Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Mitchell's got his first 3 points of the game.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Yeah, I think that might have been intentional. It perhaps was not an accident, because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
The shot's good from Zizic.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And it's Zizic with the rebound. No good on the triple. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Wallace. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. He's perfect from the line this time.
And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
To tie it up. No good at the rim. Hackett's ball is covering.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Hackett, the pass to Gordon. Clock at 4. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
For 3, knocks down the 3 ball.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. The layup off target. Crucial possession with time ticking down.
Yeah, an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
Here's Dunston over to the left wing. Here's the break. Clyburn covered by Mitchell. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Wallace goes in to take the lead. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pass to Servetus. There's the screen for the 3. Misses the tray.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
And this is it, guys. Down one, so they've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. They break the hearts of everyone.
everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
First personal foul.
And he buries his first look.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
The three ball. No good that time. No good with a layup. About a minute played here so far in the first. 6 on the shot clock. And he's going for the oop here.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
This one for 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Just over a minute and a half in. Three-pointer. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
He takes it in. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Chalk up 2 there. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. They set the pick. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Out to the right wing, to the paint. Shakes him, and he takes it up and lays it in.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Right wing. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. The first one falls.
At the line for the away team, number 41.
He's off on the second.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
To the wing on the left. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Ooh, finishes with style. A double clutch jam.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. 1:10 left in the opening quarter.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:09 left in the first. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
From deep three-point range. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
It'll be a turnover. 1-2
So it's the home team now. 9-point game. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's good for 2.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Six to shoot. To the right side. And again, unable to change momentum here. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. They're up by 11, and we'll be back with you shortly. great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
And the layup is good.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
A quick shot there. It's off target. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Out to the right wing. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Oh, ripped away. And here's the fast break. Here's Tucker. The layup off target.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Throw it down on the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. There's the drive. And he can't jam it through.
Whew. He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. And he makes both free throws. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Checked by Tucker. Here's Teodosic. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it. Knocks it down from distance.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
First half, 2 minutes. Away team foul. Number 13. First personal foul. Third team foul.
There's a minute 59 left in the second period. And it's Morgan missing. And he jams it home with authority.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Fourth team foul.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Both shots good from the strike. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Teodosic, checked by Tucker. Five to shoot. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. He's got 5.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Misses the jumper.
Normally he drains that.
Here's Teodosic. From downtown, pure from three-point range.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the second. "17 seconds left in the second quarter.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Tucker drives it in. And slam dunk by Tucker.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And that'll do it for the first half of play. They lead by 12. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
These first-year guys, very impressive so far. Now it is, who can sustain this level of play?
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the visiting team.
If they think that...
And that is going to do it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Banked it in off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
They set the screen. Buries it from three.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
From deep. Drills it from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. No good on that one. His first miss. He's 4 for 5 now. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pulls up on the wing. That one is off.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, VA. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Over to the left wing. No good on the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Shot is up. And some very quick points for him on that possession. He's got 7.
Away team foul. 0. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Nails the wide open jumper.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Ooh, it's stolen away. And here they come. Pushing it up now. And the shot goes in.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Out to the right wing. Right wing. Shot clock at 5. Over to the wing. The dive for the ball. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And a miss there off the inbound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Nails it from 3.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Oh, had a nice open look right there.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
They get the rebound. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
The 3 is up. On target from range. He's got 10.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. In transition, here they come. Rejected. Out to the wing. Offline with a 3. Puts up a deep 3. They get it again. Counted from distance.
Well, you're giving up a bit of height there. You can expect to get burned from downtown when you do this. Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Delivering the... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Richard, with the new CBA in place, the middle class is starting to strengthen in the league.
And I think that's a good thing. You don't want minimum players and max players. There is a big gap between those two styles of play. There are so many players that fit in between. There's all-stars. There's young players that deserve a larger portion of the money.
Here's the 3. That shot is off. Fires it. The quick look, no good that time.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Shot clock at 6. They set a pick. The 3 is up. Sends it home from three-point land.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better...
Oh, my goodness!
How about that?
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Misses the 3.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Check by Tucker. Here's Teodosic. Fires the three. Morgan with the rebound.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Sinks the tray.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Richard, over the past few decades, we've seen bench reactions get bigger in the NBA. How much fun is that?
It's so much fun, but I think it also coincides with the league getting younger and younger and younger. So you have these young kids in there that are just there to have some fun and compete.
There's the steal.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Throws it up high, and slam dunk by Tucker.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Inside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. A minute 50 left in the final quarter. To the middle. And there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
36.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Tucker. Over to the left wing. To the inside. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
And there's a pick. To the wing, right side. Clock at 6. Shot from the top of the key. It's good.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. Tucker's got 6 points in the quarter.
Showing that rebounding isn't all about size. It's about will and effort.
Here's Teodosic. Here's Nedovic. And the three-pointer goes. There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Now here's Tucker. And he lobs it up. Stolen. And they're on the run. They turn it over. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morgan passes to Tucker. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the left side wing. Clock at 4. Here's Morgan. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their master.